Well, wait for the link. You sent the link. You sent it Facebook.
No, I sent it inside this chat, and we are live, episode 7 of the TiC XXP podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Once again, this should be one heck of a show. Now we are down a Sony representative, Crunk Girl. She is feeling under the weather today, so we want to wish her a quick and fast recovery. Make sure she's on next week's episode because we got to make sure she get that work. Get that work. But let me go introduce the panel today. We got my co-host, my brother. I'm sorry, my light-skinned brother from someone else's mother.
Thank you.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Nickodemus X. That's right. It is Mr. Light, Bright, and damn near white himself. I'm here, ready to represent these games, PlayStation, PS4, and all things associated with greatness.
Okay. Then we got my other co-host. We got my partner in crime, my PIC, Mrs. 2V1 herself.
Oh my gosh.
Mamacita.
What's up, everybody? Now I'm supposed to follow that. Mr. Light, Bright, damn near white. I mean, how am I supposed to follow that? I can't follow up.
That is he.
Yeah.
That is he who is me.
It's Mamacita, everybody, with Classic Gamer Gals. And I just want to update everybody. The Jasmine Lawrence interview is still coming. We had to reschedule, and we will be. I'll be sending out the new date in a few weeks, but look for it at the end of the month. I know I had a couple of people emailing me and messaging me, "Where's the interview? Where's the interview with Miss Lawrence?" And I promise you that interview is still coming. So I just wanted to update everybody. Thanks.
And I do want to let you guys know, we are marketed as the rated R, rated M podcast of the TiC podcast. You know, there are certain things we can do and say on this show that the other shows cannot, because yes, we are marketed as a rated R show.
Put those words in this chat, like the words we can say in this chat.
No, I'm about to put what we can say right now.
Oh, so I can say expletives.
You can't say them 2 words right there. That's it. That's what I was told from the boss. That's what I was told from Kal-El, the last son of Planet Xbox.
Those are only 2 words that we can't say.
Hit me up and he said you can't say them 2.
Okay. Well, I don't really, curse like that anyway. I say one particular word that people get offended by sometimes. But other than that, I don't really curse like
that. But yes, we are rated R podcast. So yeah. So let's get this thing rolling.
Okay. All right.
And if y'all only knew, Mamacita keep it real rated R before the show, man. I'm playing.
My God. No, you didn't.
Keep it real rated R for the show, man.
It's like that, bro.
So come on, bro. Let's start off really quick. We're gonna talk about the October Games with Gold versus October PlayStation Plus games. Now, representing the Xbox side, I will go ahead and concede defeat.
Wave that white flag.
For the Xbox side, we got Super Mega Baseball.
It's just the way you said it, dog. Yeah, I'm not laughing at the game. It's just the way you said it. So much disappointment in your voice right now. But go ahead. What else we got on Xbox?
That was for the Xbox One. The first game we want to get until the 15th. The second game was the Escapist, which I've actually heard people say they've had a lot of fun with the Escapist, so I'm not gonna knock it till I try it.
Yeah, I heard
for the Xbox One. For 360, which we know since the Xbox One is backwards compatible, you can play these games on your Xbox One. The first one is Reflex, MX, and AV, which is like a motorbike type of game, which I probably won't be playing. But one game that I am interested in is I Am Alive. That will be from the 16th to the 31st. I definitely will be playing that game. So I mean, it's out of a 10, I get this month like a 4, 4 or 5. Mama, what you think about this?
I mean, it's a little weak. It's a little weak. I mean, they've come out. They have had some pretty good months. So I mean, I can expect a weak month here and there. And this one is pretty weak. I think I Am Alive is one that I'm most interested in. escapist. I have zero interest in the, what is it? The super mega baseball? What would you say?
Super mega.
Super mega baseball.
It's mega baseball. Just mega baseball. Yeah.
Mega
no,
baseball.
I'm sorry. It is super mega.
It is.
Super
Okay,
mega baseball extra innings.
I thought I was joking. That was a real name. All right.
That's the real name.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I think it's a little weak. So we're gonna have to concede to the other side.
Yeah, wave that white flag like Microsoft and you guys have been doing all generation.
Yeah, but we haven't been waving it for a long time, bro. Have we? We've been waving
no, killing is not the word for it. The last 2 or 3 months you have resurfaced. I'll give you that.
PlayStation had a good PlayStation Plus since it was just on PS3, fam.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Last month for PlayStation Plus was actually pretty good.
What was last month?
Actually, ever since they raised the price, it's been decent.
What was last month?
Fall. What's the name of that? Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen. I actually played it.
Trash.
I actually played it. I mean, it's not good. That game is horrible. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you it's not good. But hey, at least it's a AAA that everybody's always crying about. So there you go.
did have Journey. Did you have Journey?
Journey was last month too. Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely a great game.
Nick, go ahead and explain us what the games get this month.
All right. So got Resident Evil remastered or whatever. So if you're into that, that's definitely up for grabs. And then that's on PS4. Next, you got Transformers Devastation. That's definitely a highlight right there. I actually bought that already and played through it and stuff. It's a great game made by Platinum Games. That's also on PS4. Then on PS3, you got Mad Riders. Not sure what that is at all. But you got From Dust as well on PS3. And then since, PlayStation still has a handheld, you got Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth on PS Vita. I don't know what the hell that is at all. And then you also have a game called Actual Sunlight on PS Vita. Don't know what that is at all. But the PS4 offering is definitely good this month. I'm definitely going to be trying out that Resident Evil. And if I didn't have Transformers already, I would definitely cop that. And I recommend anybody who has not played Transformers to get that for the free. Definitely a great game.
Can I ask you a question? Just a quick question. Those PS3 games, can you play it on your PS4?
Nope, but I'll tell you this. I tell you this. I got an Xbox One, and I don't even look twice at Xbox 360 games because old games, when you got new games to play, you don't really worry about that.
Okay, so hold on, bro. So wait.
That's a low blow. Low blow. And saying. You know it. You know that's a low blow.
I don't care. I don't care about that.
Did you play Lost Odyssey last gen?
Lost Odyssey does not ring a bell. What's that about?
It's one of the best JRPGs ever.
Is it turn-based?
Bayonetta.
Yes.
Nope. I can tell you right now I didn't because I hate turn-based games.
I love turn-based.
I know.
RPGs.
We know that about you already, so we know that by default that you love turn-based games. They suck. So I don't get down with those.
Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and concede on who won this little debate.
PlayStation Plus definitely got it this month.
Barely.
By a mile. You guys got Super Mega Baseball. What the freak is that?
Okay, we already raised the white flag on that one. All right.
Yeah.
We don't have to keep.
We don't want to bring up old shit.
You don't have to keep poking that sore. All right. Okay. We conceded. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Just so we know.
It's okay. We got many more rounds to win, Mamacita. Don't worry. We got
to come back. We got to come back. Thanks.
So the news that we just got not too long ago, maybe 2 hours ago, is that we will be getting a Gears of War movie. A Gears of War movie. I think it's absolutely amazing. I myself have been wanting a Halo movie for the longest, but Gears of War I think would be a great movie. So I want to figure out which movie will you guys be more excited for? Because we do know Uncharted 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncharted 4. Uncharted is supposed to have them. I got to edit. I got Uncharted 4 in the thing. Uncharted is supposed to have a movie, and in my opinion, an Uncharted movie is nothing more than a Tomb Raider movie with a dude. We've seen this type of nonsense. Yeah. We haven't seen anything like Gears.
That's what I was going to say.
On a screen. So I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I am more excited and looking forward more to Gears of War, because I think it'll make a much more compelling action base with a little bit of horror mixed into it. Because I kind of hope it's like the first Gears of War, where it wasn't really a horror game, and not even close to a horror game, but it had moments where you like, oh snap, like something finna pop out. Like I'm really hoping that translates great to the big screen. It's gonna be done by Universal, and I think hands down it's gonna be Gears of War. But what do you guys think?
Well, I'm gonna say this about Uncharted. First and foremost, the games themselves are better than most movies anyway. So you know, for them to be making it into a movie, it doesn't really like super excite me anyway. But as far as the comparison between Gears and Uncharted movie, I mean, honestly, have to be like about who made the movie. First of all, like who made the movie, who's going to be in the movie, for me to like determine which one is going to be better. I think Gears is definitely a good concept for a movie, but I also think Uncharted is a good concept as well. I don't think it'll be, like you said, that blasphemy, another Tomb Raider type of movie. I mean, it's going to be like similar, but Uncharted brings different elements to it than Tomb Raider. Actually, much more exciting, compelling elements, in my humble yet often correct opinion. So I think Uncharted movie is going to be fantastic if it's done right. If it's going to be better than Gears, I don't know. Honestly, I can't say. I mean, it just depends on how they do it, because they could really screw up Gears. I mean, they could screw up both. They could really screw up Gears.
Yeah.
Here's the best part about Gears. Some of the people who do the voice acting are actual actors that can play in the movie. Like you got Lester Speight. Is it Speed or Spite? Everybody know that big old black dude. Always in every movie, you need a big old strong black dude that's loud. They pick him. You know, it has Coltrane. He can still he's the voice of Coltrane. He can actually play Coltrane in the movie. You know, Ice-T gonna be in the movie because he loves Gears. He been up and down Twitter, like telling people Gears is that game. We know he has a character in Gears. So a lot of people that are voice acting can actually be the characters in Gears. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, Mamacita. What you have to say?
Yeah, I mean, I just look at it in this perspective. I think Uncharted 4 definitely makes for a great cinema movie experience. But where I agree with you, Fame, is that it's that concept has been played before. We've seen the Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark type of movies. Okay, so and I also think that those type of movies are going to appeal to a different demographic, a different audience. It may appeal to more family types, the family moviegoers, whereas Gears is going to appeal to those action adventure type movie fans. Now, whether one is better than the other, I think that just remains for us to see. But I just think that target audience who is going to appeal to, that is, to me, is what's going to determine which movie
I think it'll appeal to. I mean, the Uncharted one. I don't know. It'll appeal to more family or whatever, like you said, probably. But it also appeal to the same people that Gears is going to appeal to. So, and also as far as Uncharted goes, just because it's like been done before with Indiana Jones and the premise of it's been done before, doesn't mean they can't do something new and innovative, because let's face it, the games basically outdo Tomb Raider movies, and in my opinion outdo Indiana Jones movies off top anyway. So if they take what they do in the games and basically just do the same thing, they already are miles ahead of everything that these movies are putting out anyway.
Yeah, but I can see an Uncharted 4 movie being rated PG. I can see a Gears of War.
It's gonna be PG-13.
Or PG-13, but I can see a Gears of War movie being rated R, whether it is or not. But I can see that. So you're not going to get the same type of people in the audience, because you're going to rule out a certain segment of the population.
Now, speaking of that, everyone in this cast,
because of the rating,
we all play Gears. We all love Gears. And I know Mama just said, but wouldn't you guys prefer a rated R Gears movie? Because I would.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it would have to be rated R. I definitely agree. A Gears movie would have to be rated R. And Uncharted, you want to see some nudity? They're not gonna have nudity in Gears, Mamacita. What are you talking about right now?
I told y'all.
You want to see Cole? You want to see Cole nude? That's what it is.
Heck yeah.
I told y'all about Mamacita, boy.
She ain't higher than that.
All right.
Uncharted will be PG-13 though. Off top, I know that ain't gonna be rated R. So I mean, but that don't mean just because the PG-13 is not gonna be better than Gears or live up to the hype of Gears or anything. So like you guys said though, it does depend, or at least Mamacita said, it depends on who actually makes it. in order for how we're going to be able to determine how good it is. But I mean, honestly, you know, both of them, if done right, I would love to see. Both of them, if done right, I would absolutely love to see. Oh yes, yes.
So in summary, we all know that Mamacita wants that cold train.
Woo! Woo! Darn right I do. And I'm not apologizing for it either.
There's not gonna be nudity. There's gonna be a couple of F-bombs and blood. That's all you get, Mamacita. That's all you get, fam.
No, I want front row seats.
I thought you said you want full frontal. Like, what? Oh, come on now. This can't be NC-17, Mamacita.
No. I said front row seats.
Full frontal nudity. Wow. This girl here.
Oh, God. Goes out tonight, huh?
And this is why I had to put the rated R label on our show.
Yeah, you did right by doing that, my brother.
Oh, man. I love it. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and move on from that. So, Nickodemus, I want you to take a second to talk to the people about the PlayStation VR reviews that have been coming out and what people are saying about it. You know, this overall take of PlayStation VR.
Yeah. PSVR is dropping next week, I think, right? Is that is the 13th next week? I'm bad with dates. But yeah, I believe it's dropping next week. Yes, it is. So dropping next week. And yeah, I've been checking out a couple of reviews. I mean, Digital Foundry did a review, you know, IGN, which I don't look at them as a, you know, real credible source for reviews, but I did check out their review. Yeah, shots fired, IGN. But I checked out Digital Foundry really, and they overall they said that basically it performs really well. It's an excellent VR machine. They basically said that they didn't notice any noticeable frame rate dips during play. They basically said it's really great quality. It's the most affordable VR headset, which we already know that. But for the price, it's definitely a great buy, in their opinion. The only issue they really had with it that they spoke about was the field of view is pretty limited in some instances with some games when you compare it to like the Vive, which is, I believe, like $300 more. But other than that, they basically said for $399, it's definitely a great buy. The only other problem they did have with it, too, was that for $399, you're not getting the full experience because you're not going to get the Move controllers and you're not going to have the camera, which you absolutely need the camera. So they said that for the $499 bundle, you can get everything. But if you're just going to get the $399 one, you damn sure got to have that camera and you need the Move. I mean, you don't absolutely need the Move controllers, but they said you're limited on a lot of games unless you have the Move controllers. So I'm not really interested in getting a VR headset, especially for no $400. I might get one when it's down to 200, maybe. But for $400, I'm definitely not interested. But to hear that you absolutely, you know, have to have the Move controllers for the full experience, that's like even more a little like disappointing. You know, I mean, you just have to have so much to make this thing, you know, enjoyable, in my opinion. But overall, the review's been good. I mean, IGN, they stated pretty much almost the same thing. You know, they had a great time with it. They say it's real comfortable on your head. Actually, Digital Foundry says it's the most comfortable VR headset on the market. And I've tried PSVR and I've tried ACC, and I can say that those two are about even as far as comfort. The PSVR does offer more like support on your head for people who wear glasses. Like, it offers more room, so when I put it over my glasses, it doesn't like compress on my face or anything like that. When the Vive, on the other hand, it kind of does. But I mean, definitely, it's getting good reviews overall. It really is getting good reviews from what I've seen so far. So yeah, not a bad piece of hardware, not a bad piece of tech. I'm just not hyped for it because I just don't feel like it's something that I would play every day. You know what I'm saying? You
can't justify that $400 right now?
I cannot justify the $400 for something that I will only play when people are over at the house. And then also, man, all these damn cables they got with this. Dude, y'all saw the unboxings for this thing? Oh, they have, oh my goodness, they have like so many cables. Like, you got to plug in 3 cables in the back. Then you got to plug in 2 cables in the front. And then if you want they were saying that the cords in the front from the headset to the actual little converter box that you need are really, really short. It's basically made for you to sit right in front of it, but they included in there an extension cable that you connect to that if you want to be further away, like if you're in your living room or something. So that's even more cables. So there's just so many cables and stuff that has to be connected to get you really going. It's like you're in the freaking damn Matrix, like you're freaking Neo sitting in one of them chairs and stuff in order to get into this experience. So they didn't complain about that, but I'm personally complaining about that with it. Doesn't look too appealing, but I mean, overall good review. So if you're hyped for VR, you can take comfort in knowing that, you know, PSVR should be a great piece of hardware for you to try.
Do you all think that, you know, mainstream gamers, that VR is on their radar? I'm not talking about, you know, us, the hardcore, the ones that are always in the know, but what about, you know, your casual or your...
It's not for the casuals. I don't think, because when you think about casual gamers, you think of the majority. Because I could be wrong. You guys can disagree. I think the majority of gamers are casuals, and
I would agree with that. And I
just don't see casuals going out, and especially if they're going to pick up the PS4 Pro in November, they're not going to spend $400 now and then back go spend another $400 on PS4.
But
Pro.
in order for VR to take off and be successful, don't you think that we're going to need the casual market?
You're definitely going to need the casuals eventually. The hardcore are going to hold it down for the first few months, maybe, you know, first 6 months or whatever. The hardcore are going to hold it down. It's going to sell very well, but yeah, you definitely going to have to pull in the casuals. I think there's a potential to pull in the casuals. You're going to have to really sell this thing, and I think the hardcore is going to help sell this thing to the casuals. And you're also going to have to drop that price a little bit for the casuals to really want to jump in on this thing. But there is definitely hype out there for it because, you know, when we go to these conventions and things like that, people are really interested in VR. So it's definitely, you know, it's just all over. And eventually it's going to catch up and the casuals will get on board with it, I feel. Just, I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon, especially with that price. And I'm a hardcore gamer and that price is throwing me off. I just can't do it.
I did see an advert for it on my Taco Bell box over the weekend. So
see, I think we had talked about this, how they probably should have spaced it out a little bit with the PS4 Pro. Because like I said, and we're on the topic of casual and hardcore. The casuals, I don't really see them. Let me say this first. I believe that the launch of the PS4, PSVR is going to be great. It's already sold out everywhere. It's going to be great. But I think that's going to die down very quickly. And we're talking about hardcore and casual. The casuals, I don't think is going to really buy the headset, and they damn sure not buying both the headset and the PS4 Pro. So I think they should have spaced it out more to give that casual gamer, you know, time to really warrant spending another $400 because it's the same price as the PlayStation Pro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have spaced it up. I mean, spaced out. I don't think that it's going to die down as far as like hype and sales as quick as you think it may. I think that gamers are really ready for this. I think the hype for it and the just curiosity for it is going to carry it on for quite some time. But yeah, at some point it's going to die down. But I think this thing's going to be a good 6 months that people are going to really be hyped for this thing. It's going to consistently sell.
It's because if people expecting for it to be selling hotcakes like the PS4, it ain't.
No.
It's going to be hot for a little bit, but then it's going to die off because I don't want to call VR a gimmick, but it's a peripheral. You know, that thing's not going to just keep selling people. Most people are not going to want to deal with that. Most people, like Nick said, you're going to get it at first. You're like, oh my God, this is dope. You're going to play it for it. Like, you know what? I'm back. I want to go back to playing regular games. And something you're going to pick up. Oh, I got my cousin coming over. Bruh, try this PSVR.
Mm-hmm.
Could be one of those things. You got a party, a house party. Everybody take turns laughing at each other playing PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope we don't get caught up in looking at how it does out of the gate, because out of the gate, I do expect it to sell very well. But you know, will it have legs? Like, where is VR going to be? You know, 6 months, or let's say 12 months from now. You know, what are we going to be saying about VR? So, I mean, I would like to see VR, PlayStation VR, be successful, VR in general as well, because I do think that gamers are craving for something new and different. I think we can all agree, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, that we want different experiences that take us to new heights.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
I think we all want that. But in fairness, this is the first generation of PlayStation VR. So with all your cords and things that you have to deal with, Nickodemus, perhaps.
It's so discouraging, man. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Perhaps you won't have that,
and if you guys knew how I played VR, I think Fame does. He saw it firsthand. But if you know how I play VR, the less cords, the better for me. I will literally kill myself playing VR with all them cords. Like I really get into it. Like you put me in a world and everything looks real around me. I'm freaking out. Off top, I'm freaking out. I played Doom VR and I was freaking out. So I would have to have adult supervision, like literally every time I played the damn thing.
Oh
so
yeah.
You
don't want anybody walking in on you. You've got cords wrapped around your neck.
Yeah, I know. I might want somebody walking on me. They might be saving my life. Nigga might be down there choking.
If you guys haven't seen it, look. If you guys go to my channel and scroll down, you will see.
Second thought.
Playing Dishonored VR. A nigga choking me and stuff. I'm like, oh damn, this is realistic. I can feel it. Oh damn.
Listen, this fool playing Gears. He's playing Doom VR. And if you guys go through my channel, scroll down, you will see Doom VR impressions. Nick, and the whole time we in a room full of people. And Nick loud as a motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh, they coming, dog. Shit. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, oh Nick, come on, bro. Like this kind of embarrassing. They coming. Shit, they coming. I'm like, Nick, bro. Shit.
I was fighting demons, bro. They was like just giant, dog. They were like, wow. They were like lifelike, man. So I was panicking. Good. I was panicking, man. But I had fun with it. That's the thing. I definitely had fun with it, and I definitely think it has potential. I think that Oculus, HTC, PSVR, they really kind of need to work together more to get the word out about VR. Kind of push this thing to the next level. To an extent, they got to work together to do that in order for this thing to really take off. And I would love to see it take off. Definitely don't want to see it fail and stuff like that. But right now, I speak for a lot of people. I speak for millions. It's not for me right now. So
yeah, and let's not forget motion sickness and that's and it's possible that as it grows and it's we will have less of that, because that was my experience in 2014. And mind you, what we have on the market coming in October, of course, would be a different version of what I experienced. But I would hope that is addressed. I mean, I think we are all individuals and we'll all have our reactions, but I'm talking about the masses. I just hope it's not a large portion of folk that do experience VR have to deal with some type of motion sickness or dizziness, because that can be a huge turnoff.
That could be a huge turnoff. I hope they got their their ducks in a row as far as lawyers and stuff like that, because you're gonna see people suing them. You're gonna see people having accidents and things like that. So I hope they're ready for it, because when we know the population are full of dumbasses. So when the population gets this thing, man, I cannot wait to see the stories and read the stories of the shenanigans that go on when people play this thing. I mean, honestly, I'm a kind of be a little bit of a hypocrite of what I just said. I kind of don't want it to take off to that extent that fast, actually, because I don't want this thing to be the new thing, because how publishers are. They see something be the new thing. They see that that money being made, and it kind of starts taking away from the type of gaming I like to do. So I just don't want this thing to interrupt the type of gaming I like to do in any way. I mean, you can have your VR in VR land. Leave me and my real games alone. That's all I gotta say. Y'all can have that VR over there. Let me sit on my damn couch and play my games the way I want to play it. So as long as we can keep it like that, I'm good.
Well, Nickodemus has spoken.
I have spoken. Out here in the street. Shout out to everybody who's checking out the cast right now. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, because lives definitely matter on YouTube.
Shout out to we got B Money, EXP. Shout out to you guys, Chris Cobra 666. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us live. Kid Smooth, the best spot.
Yep. Tom Crow. Shout out.
We gotta get the best bot in here one day. We need to maybe you know what? Let's set up a debate. The best bot versus y'all let us know. Let's get a debate set up. It's gonna because that one-on-one debate we had last week was lit. So we're gonna get another one of those set up. Definitely for sure.
Get to be the best spot. How you get to be the best spot?
Because he named himself that. Because that's it. Nobody else calls him that.
Because he's smooth. Because he's smooth like that.
Hey, I call myself the king of indies because nobody else is doing it like me.
Jack Move.
Oh my God.
Jack Move. We've discussed this already. I'm the king of indies because not only do I play these indie games, but I'm in these indie communities. I'm hitting up these indie developers. I'm out here strong in these streets for the indies.
Have you played Hue?
Jack, not yet. I want to. I actually sent off for a code for that game, but I want to. But see, Jack Move, he's on these indies, no doubt. But he's really on these indies because he likes the indie genre, but also he has an obsession with getting platinums. So that's part of his thing. So
see, Tom Crow said he wants to get Mr. Official. We've had him on the show, but I mean, what I want to know is who do you guys want to see debate? We've had Mr. Official on the show before, and I would love to get him on again because last time he didn't really get to talk as much. But I definitely want to get a one-on-one debate going. I definitely want to see who you guys want to see, go back and forth. We definitely get Mr. Official on again. He from the council, whatsupplayStation.com, real cool guy, and I think we'll definitely get him on the show again, no doubt.
All right.
What Nick said, Mr. Official didn't like being on. This true?
No, I didn't say that. Mr. Official, he liked the show. Last time he was on.
I read that wrong. I'm looking at Tried Home. Right after that, got to get the right after that it says get Mr. Official on. You said tried that a while back. Didn't like it though. I thought you was talking about him. I was like, damn, I wish you would have told me.
See, you know what? That's how stuff get.
Yeah, this nigga.
See,
I'm gonna go to whatsupplayStation.com right now. Write the ugliest comment on every article that he wrote.
Nah, Mr. Official is cool. He liked the show last time he was on there.
He's talking about going home.
All right, so let's switch it up a little bit. One of the things that the gamers talked about a lot over the past few months was the fact that the PlayStation 4 was not allowing mods. Yeah, the PlayStation 4 was not allowing mods on its console. What came out today that they will be having mods for Skyrim and Fallout 4, but it is mods with an asterisk because it will not get the full mod treatment like the Xbox One. From what I read, and if you guys read the same thing I read, it said it will be internal mods only, which means you can only use what's inside of the game. Unlike PC and Xbox, so we pretty much can do a buttload of things. I think the Xbox can get every mod just about as on a PC besides nudity. They will not be having on the PlayStation 4. They are holding it back, and this subject is automatic L for PlayStation. What do you guys think about PlayStation gimping mods by only allowing internal mods, stuff that's already in the game? Nothing from outside of the game goes into the game.
They scary. Go ahead, Mamacita. You go first.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. There's a bunch of weirdom to me. I mean, if it's an issue of security, then I'd rather them just go ahead and say that than do it the way they're doing it. I mean, when I initially heard it, I didn't know there was a caveat to it. I just thought, oh wow, okay, so now mods are coming on the PS4 version. But I didn't found out until a little while ago that, there's an asterisk. You can only use what's available in the game. So that means no customization, no bringing your own flavor or characters to the game. And, there are a lot of people where mods are really important to them, and they're really big on that. So, I don't know. It just seems weird.
Yeah, I think it's a security thing, but they're not really stating that they should. I mean, I feel like Sony needs to be upfront, open with their consumers. You got PC doing it, you got Xbox doing it, and people are wondering why they're being restrictive on the PS4. So they really need to have that open communication. But at the same time, I could see why they're not doing it. it probably is for security reasons. They probably don't trust the mods. They're probably concerned with viruses, the glitches, things like that. I mean, Sony is really, really strict in some areas that I do agree with, and some areas I don't agree with. They're strict in some areas to where they want the best quality possible when it comes to their games, and they have a vision for what they want to do, and they really are good about sticking with that vision, despite what people may or may not say. But at the same time, they are a little too strict in some aspects unnecessarily, just out of fear. And, I just want to know if the fear is warranted. Like if there's a real reason or a justified reason to have that fear not to be that open for it. So, and like I said before the podcast, I don't really care about mods because I don't get down with, Skyrim, Fallout, all that stuff like that. So I don't get down with that stuff. It's kind of, yeah, I know. I be booted out here a lot in these streets. It's kind of boring to me, those types of games. No matter how many mods you throw in there, you have naked people, whatever you want in there, still put me to sleep. So kind of like Luke Cage puts me to sleep at night. So
hey guys, I want to kind of give an update to one of the topics we talked about earlier. I can't seem to find this. Maybe I need to. Maybe after the show I can actually dig it. Not really dig, but rewatch the announcement. Well, people like this. People are saying that the Gears of War movie will be animated.
Huh? Who's saying that?
That's what just popped up on my Facebook. Somebody said to me on Facebook that
they must be trolling. They must be trolling. There's no way they would make I mean, they could make an animated Gears movie. I'm not saying that, but it's got to be a motion picture. They gotta be trolling. Somebody's trolling.
If it's animated, I'm gonna still watch it, but my hype will be dead for it.
Oh yeah,
you just killed my hype.
TiCGN, hold on, let me.
If it's animated,
if the Gears movie is animated that people are hyping up, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I just laughed for you, Nickodemus.
I'm gonna have to laugh. Yeah. It's gonna be anime. And they're gonna be moving in fast motion and stuff like that, running in and out of cover in fast motion, and then speaking to anime and stuff like that.
Okay, so according to IGN, they're not saying nothing about animated movie. It just says today during the Gears of War launch, Coalition Studio Rob Ferguson confirmed the Gears of War film movie is in development at Universal. No writer or director has been announced yet, and Ferguson will not confirm at what point in the Gears universe the movie will take place. Ted and Central Intelligence producer Scott Stuber, as well as Planet of the Apes, Dylan Clark, are both on board to produce for Universal's Bluegrass Film Division. No release date has been set.
Oh, this can't be animated. With all
this.
It's not.
There's no way it's animated.
If they want to drop an animated movie to build up the hype for it, things like that, hey, I'm cool with that. I love the animated movies. I mean, like the DC animated movies are actually better than a lot of the DC movies. So, I would definitely like to see that, but.
For those of you watching, if you guys know if you guys see anything animated, show me, because like I said, it popped up on my Facebook. Somebody said it, and I just don't see that anywhere about it being animated. So if you guys,
was this in Bang Bang, the most incredible group in the world? Stop listening to dudes in that group.
No. I've had at least 4 people say it. So I'm like, where are they getting this info from? Where is this being seen? Because somebody brought it up I'm in a conversation and somebody had said it. So I'm like, ain't no way. So
fame getting sad. Fame hype is dying right before our eyes.
But let's get a Gears 4 score prediction from you guys. Mamacita, you go first. What's going to be the Gears of War 4 score?
Oh my gosh! Based on what I've seen in the past year or two, I would probably say an 8, maybe 8.5, maybe.
What? Well, I was like this. What about a Metacritic score, like an overall, like from 0 to 100? So 0 to 100.
Well, Metacritic, I would probably go with maybe 88.
88. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a really good score.
Yeah.
That's a really good score. Nick.
Based on Metacritic.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, and you should, by God, Metacritic is like an overall score from a lot of the people, a lot of the sites, IGN, GameSpot, a lot of other sites reviewed it. It's a combined score of all those scores together.
Dang, I must say it's gonna get, if I have to guess, does that have to be one score, like one solid number I gotta give you, or can I give a range?
You can give a range, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go with an 85 to 90. It's gonna be between that. It's gonna be between 85 and 90. Because I can
Both
see,
y'all wrong.
I can see a lot of sites kind of docking points because it's not being as innovative as they feel it should, and it's being too safe. I can see a lot of sites docking points for that.
IGN docked it for, they said overuse of the A button.
Not
remember
this
that?
one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that from the old games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So those type of shenanigans.
Too much use of the A button.
Yep. Those type of shenanigans are going to happen again. So you got to account for that.
Right.
That's
now it's going to be a
crazy,
92.
You think it's going to be 92?
92.
Wow.
What you know that we don't know?
He knows stuff.
Yeah, he got. And he's saying that with a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah,
yeah,
he got some experience. He knows what's up. So
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 92.
So you're saying 92? I don't know if it's gonna be that
for those
high.
Of you,
it'd be
those
cool.
Of you,
but I don't know.
Here at TiCGN.com, we are looking up. We will have a review up before the game comes out. As soon as literally the moment that embargo lifts, the exact second it lifts, on our website, TiCGN.com, we will have our review up of Gears of War 4. So we would be one of the first ones to have a review up. And once it's up, I want you guys to go over there and check it out and share it everywhere.
Make sure you guys check out that review. Make sure you guys be on the lookout because we will be live streaming this thing. Give us time. We're gonna get through the story and stuff. But I want to live stream this Horde. You know what I'm saying? This multiplayer. So just stay tuned to TiCGN, Fame's channel, my channel, Kiss Move, whatever. We're gonna be out here. So on this Gears.
All right, man. We kind of mutt through these topics today, didn't we?
It's only 3 of us. I mean, it's 2 Xbox people and 1 PlayStation guy. You know, Crunk kind of bailed on us. She went to the club tonight, so you know. Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah. Sitting there rolling her hair and talking about I'm sick and shit. So
she's somewhere rolling weed and twerking. We know.
Yeah, she set you up. She set you up, Nick.
She set me up for fair, but she doesn't know I'm the king out here in these streets. I can handle myself. It doesn't matter to me. This is just gaming.
She was like, yeah, I want it to be just Nick, Fame, and Mamacita. And I was like, it's gonna be enough of that at PAX. Crunk, you can come on in this show. I'm playing.
Shots fired.
It'll be enough of that at PAX. You can come on in, Crunk Girl. Real quick, I do want to talk about the PlayStation Vita.
What's that?
Oh,
bang, bang.
Damn.
Bang, bang.
We freaking
score one for Mamacita.
Throwing them shots like we in the NO tonight. Wow.
Oh.
One for Mamacita.
So what is Jack Trenton talking about, bro?
Oh, so Jack Trenton, if you guys don't remember Jack, he used to work for Sony, and he left Sony to pursue his own pursuits in life, but he was recently interviewed. If I got the publication that interviewed him, but he was recently interviewed, and they asked him about PS Vita. And basically Jack, he said, well, since I don't work for the company anymore, I can kind of be real with you guys. The PS Vita is a great piece of tech, but it's too little, too late. He said that the Vita was something that, you know, they put together and they were thinking from an outdated mindset of where consumers were in the gaming world. And when they released this thing, they had a big plan, big vision. As you guys know, it was supposed to be, you know, the little AAA machine that you can carry around, and gamers just weren't looking for that. So he said it had meaning, it had heart and stuff like that, but it was just too little, too late. And I definitely agree with Jack, because I mean, I'm not checking for no Vita. I never was. You know, it never did appeal to me. I mean, handheld stuff in general doesn't appeal to me. You know, so and it does really well. Honestly, it does really well in Japan and stuff. And I'm not knocking it from that aspect. It's just it was too little, too late. Like Sony kind of shouldn't have put it out during the time they did. So
Yeah.
She said, "What's that? That's messed up."
So
they know what it is in Japan, though.
Hey. Yeah, they do. They also know what those short mini skirts are in Japan too.
Oh,
so
damn.
They do.
So, so rest in peace, PlayStation Vita.
Rest in peace to PlayStation Vita. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's rest in peace to PS Vita because they still support it. It still does. I mean, it still does sell. Obviously, it's not a contender like that when you look at like the 3DS or anything else, but it still does sell well, very well in Japan, and it's doing okay in the US. I mean, for what it is. So it's not rest in peace. But the only thing is, honestly, PlayStation got too many of these niche little gimmicky things right now. I mean, I hate to use that word because people get offended, but you know, like the PSVR is, you know, it's a tool, and then you got the Vita, that's a tool. You got too many of that. I think that, honestly, in my opinion, I think the VR eventually will, you know, make the Vita a memory. But that's just my opinion. People get mad when I say things like that, but
is it that the Vita just wasn't supported? I mean, I wouldn't say that it was a bad product because I mean, what I've seen on, I mean, you know, the games look good, played well on it. It just
they get
it just didn't support it.
No, it's not supported because people aren't interested in that right now. And you know, that's what he was saying. People just aren't interested in it. Yeah. It gets games, it gets some exclusives, it gets the Japanese titles, it gets indies and things like that. So it has a place or whatever, but I just don't know how long that's gonna last because it's taken a dip in recent years. I mean, obviously it's taken a major dip, and I can only see that dip getting, you know, lower and lower and lower. I mean, until it's like totally phased out. I'm sorry to say. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. The way we are going in gaming, I don't see the Vita being able to hold its weight. I mean, look at it right now, and just look at it right now, and then look at the future of gaming. There's no way the Vita is going to be able to hold its own out there. No way.
New Type 86 says the Vita is doing better than the Wii U. Uh-oh.
It is. That's sad. Damn, that is sad. That's true. The Wii U is something, you know what, and the tragic thing about the Wii U is Nintendo in general, we talk more about the Vita, which isn't making much noise anyway. We talk more about that than we do the Wii. Like, honestly, I forget there's even a Wii. That's how bad the Wii U is. I forget.
I forget that I have one. Seriously, I have to go, oh yeah, there's my Wii U. Let me go play Mario Kart. You know, it's pretty sad what's happened to.
They got some dedicated people. Yeah, they got some dedicated people who are really dedicated to the Wii, just, you know, not enough. And they got dedicated people, you know, on the Vita, you know, just gung-ho for that Vita, just not enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not enough to survive. I mean, if this was The Walking Dead, the Vita would be dead. Like, it has no group. It has no people to hang with, you know.
So, no Vita 2?
Nah. Sony would be stupid to bring out a Vita 2. Stupid. I cannot even see that being in their vision. There's no Vita 2. They're keeping this thing alive for Japan and for the few people in the US that care about this thing. That's why they're keeping it alive.
All right. So before we wrap, I will let you guys know that our Gears of War giveaway is still up. It will end right after the. We're going to do it during, but I don't give people the extra time. I like a last second push for those who didn't know. So our Gears of War 4 giveaway will end right after Multiverse. Like literally, the winner will be chosen on Gleam right after the Multiverse podcast, which you guys know is Monday. So if you guys, if you're low on cash, don't worry about it. Us over here at TiCGN.com, we got you covered, fam. We got you covered. So the link is down below. It is the second link in the description. Also in the link is the channel link for Nickodemus X channel. Make sure you guys go over there and sub and like every one of his videos, or else. We also got Mamacita's link in the channel.
Did you say or else?
Sub, like all of her videos, or else. And then Crunk Girl in the description below, but she ain't come today, so forget her.
Uh-oh.
Now, make sure you guys go check out Crunk Girl channel, subscribe,
Right.
and like every one of her videos, even though she is on the PlayStation side. So we're
That's
gonna get on
right.
out here. We're gonna do the outros. First is my light-skinned brother from someone else's mother, Mr. Nickodemus X.
Yo, thanks so much for checking us out, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the show as we came in here and talk about games, and the greatness that is PlayStation. But yeah, make sure you guys go check out TiCGN.com. Make sure you go to the website, register for the site, and yeah, definitely get on that Gears of War giveaway. There's a lot of people entering for that thing, and you guys, you never know, you may be one of the people or the person that actually wins. So just definitely go on there and register and get involved in that. But other than that, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate that. Appreciate the support. And we are out of here.
All right, we got my PIC, Miss 2V1 herself, Mamacita.
Here I go again, having to follow the light-skinned brother from another mother. Another mother what?
Another mother what?
Hi, it's Mamacita. Everybody know from Classic Gamer Gals. And you know what, Fame? I want everybody to go back and watch the video from 2 weeks ago. You know, you really tried to, put me on blast about how I speak, So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna practice some slang terms and some, I'm gonna practice my slang. So the next time
I thought it was a good impression.
No, next time I come on, I'm gonna drop some words like let me see, dope and dude, that's what I'm gonna do, all right? Because you was kind of picking with how I talk, all right?
I thought it was a good impression. I wasn't.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
It was
right
weak.
on
No,
point.
that impression was weak.
That was
Mama's,
I thought it was you for a second.
Weak. It was
I thought
weak.
it was you for a second.
But I also want.
Was she back?
That's cold. That's cold. But if anybody didn't hear at the beginning, I will be updating you with my interview with Jasmine Lawrence. We just ran into some issues last Thursday, but we are rescheduling that for the end of this month. So check back on my channel real soon for that interview that I am so looking forward to completing. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
All right. And then you guys know I am Fame ENT. Make sure you guys subscribe to this. Smack that like button. Make sure you guys go down below and enter to win Gears of War 4. We do have another giveaway that is after this, but I can't say it right now because you guys will just forget about this giveaway and go straight to that one. There's another one coming. It's gonna be a little bit, but it is coming. So make sure you guys look out for that. Make sure you guys get all your gaming news from TiCGN.com. And yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here, and always remember that the old king is dead. Long live the king. This is Fame Entertainment from the Inner Circle. You guys have a great one.
Bye.
And we out.
Peace.